All right, hello everybody. Welcome to this session. This is going to be a very short session because what we are going to do today is to practice. Okay, so in previous sessions we have studied expressions and phrases to use with pie charts, with line graphs, and with bar charts or bar graphs. So what we're going to do today is try to put them into practice. And I'm going to show you how. In this session, you don't have to write, but you have to listen and you have to read. So, okay, all right, there we go. So, today is June 19th, and this is the practice task for today. So, I'm going to show you a text which is the description of a graph. I'm not telling you which one. You are going to read it and you're going to listen because I'm going to read it to you so that you can see the pronunciation. So read and listen to the following description of a graph. Then try to draw the description as accurately as possible based on all the information. So based on the text, you're going to draw the graph. Okay? And it's going to be a very detailed description. Once you have the graph, you're going to take a picture of it and you're going to send it as a task. Okay? All right. So this is the text. Yeah. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. Perfect. So now read the text or read it with me so you can hear the pronunciation and practice a little bit. The bar chart illustrates the proportion of women, men, and children consuming 5 servings of fruit. 5 servings is like 5 portions of fruit and vegetables each day in 8 years from 2001 to 2008 in the UK. Overall, it can be seen that the highest percentage of all people consuming fruit and vegetables are women, while children consistently accounted for the lowest proportion. Furthermore, a significant increase in the proportion of people eating these food items can be seen over the period given. The percentage of women who ate fruit and vegetable started at just 20% in 2001. This figure then increased steadily to reach a peak at almost 35% in 2006, before falling slightly to 30% in the final year. So now you can see how the percentage related to women consumption of fruits and vegetables, how it started, how it got to in 2006, and how it got in the final year, which is 2008. In terms of men and children eating fruit and vegetables, the rate remained relatively stable in the first 3 years, about 17% and 12% respectively. That is to say, 17% for men, 12% for children. From this point, the proportion of men climbed, went up, increased, gradually to peak at about 27% in both 2006 and 2007. Now we have the percentage in both years. After which it dropped, it decreased to about 26%. A similar growth in the figure for children was evident, reaching 25% in 2007 and around 24% in the final year. So now we have the percentages in the first year, the percentages in 2007 for children, and the percentages for 2008, which we know is 24%. And also we know the numbers for men, which started similarly, 27% first, then 17, sorry, percent in the first year, 27 in 26 or 2007, and then 26% in the final year, which is 2008. Okay. Now, I'm going to read it one more time. Listen carefully, read all the details, and make sure that you draw the most accurate graph based on all this information. Okay, so listen. The bar chart illustrates the proportion of women, men, and children consuming 5 servings of fruit and vegetables each day in 8 years, from 2001 to 2008 in the UK. Overall, it can be seen the highest percentage of all people consuming fruit and vegetables was women, while children consistently accounted for the lowest proportion. Furthermore, a significant increase in the proportion of people eating these food items can be seen over the period given. The percentage of women who ate fruit and vegetables started at just over 20% in 2001. This figure then rose steadily to reach a peak of almost 35% in 2006, before falling slightly to 30% in the final year. In terms of men and children eating fruit and vegetables, the rate remained relatively stable in the first 3 years, about 17% and 12% respectively. From this point, the proportion of men climbed gradually to peak at about 27% in both 2006 and 2007, after which it dropped to about 26%. A similar growth in the figure for children was evident, reaching 25% in 2007 and around 24% in the final year. Okay. All right. So that is the information of the graph that now you have to draw. You are going to see that I'm going to post this video for you to watch it as many times as you want. I'm going to post the PowerPoint presentation with the text, and also next week I'm going to post the picture of the graph, so maybe you can make the comparisons. Okay, but remember that there's going to be a task available for you to make the drawing. All right, and the drawing is going to be relatively simple if you have studied all the expressions from the previous sessions. Okay, that will be all for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have an excellent day and an excellent long weekend. All right, take care. Goodbye.